Azeez Al-Shaair of the Houston Texans, who, as Trevor Lawrence in his return from action and a bye week, was clearly sliding. And Al-Shaair, he made his move while Lawrence began his slide, but he continued the hit in a way with his forearm after the contact was made. And you could basically see the extra juice that did appear to be unnecessary, certainly in this day and age. And I know we're talking about grown men who are defenders of first variety like Al-Shaair is. I'm sitting here on my couch being able to make these decisions as opposed to split decisions, but it looked awful. He deserved to be ejected. I just didn't think that when these moments happen, if somebody's ejected and what he did is clearly something that another player wants to back the offended party, the one who's being carted off the field, there shouldn't be an offsetting penalty. It shouldn't be just like, hey, we're just going to play the same down over again.
That's insane.
Like we should change the rule. Like if somebody is ejected, that supersedes somebody who's not. He was clearly upset and doing something unsportsmanlike because the initial unsportsmanlike penalty was so egregious. Somebody's got to show some spine and do something on behalf of a teammate that's being carted off.
Yeah. God, I couldn't believe that. Penalty's offset. Like,
we should have some form of, eyesight and ability to discern the situation to make a ruling where
the first lick's for
somebody's also getting marched forward 15 yards or back. Again, just put me on the competition committee. I'll make everything all right. Yeah. The world is all right now in the sports world, as far as I'm concerned, basically.
I feel you.
Is the message.
Yeah, and he did go on Twitter this morning and
put that up on the screen
and apologize to Trevor.
And he apologized to Trevor and
he said
how
they spoke before the game, and he was excited to see Trevor back out on the field.
And again, that's why I need to say here, we're not the ones in the cleats, we're not the ones in the pads, we're not the ones who are, have to work themselves up into such a frenzy to play the game. I mean,
these are split-second plays.
I always go back to Brian Dawkins, who, if you meet him in person, he is just like some normal dude.
And Ndamukong Suh has been here.
And then he would put on what he said, the eye black. This is the Hall of Fame defender from Philadelphia and Broncos fame as well. He would call himself the idiot man when he put the eye black on. Yeah. He would become an idiot, is what he basically said. So you got to put that in mind as you see the statement from Al-Shaair here.
Yeah, for sure.
But again, if somebody is conducting himself in such a manner that he's ejected, and somebody else is conducting themselves in a manner that is at least, even though breaking the plane of unsportsmanlike, but is understandable because something so horrible has just happened to a teammate. Can we just be humans instead of, well, that's one penalty, that's another penalty? Technically, they must offset. How does it offset when one guy's being carted off and the other guy's being ejected, and you're being penalized also for reacting appropriately? Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.